Hey, it's Courtney with the Highly Sensitive Badass blog and vlog. If you haven't visited my website, please do. It's thehighlysensitiveBadass.com. You can download my free ebook, which is called Hot Mess to Badass: 8 Steps to Empowerment for Highly Sensitive People. And I work with empathic women, I work with highly sensitive women, light workers, entrepreneurs, anyone who would consider themselves a very sensitive soul in this world. And today I really want to talk about this idea of owning who you are. I think a lot of the time when we have been growing up sensitive, we ask ourselves over and over again, why am I like this? Why was I born this way? Why am I so empathic? Why does life feel so hard for me? Why, for example, why am I a perfectionist? Why am I a people pleaser? Why am I, and then just fill in the blank. So anytime you find yourself asking, why am I a certain way, it truly is wasted energy. For many of us, why we are the way we are is just why we are. We're just that way. You know, there's something to be said about just owning the fact that we are a certain way. And there's tremendous power in actually owning that part of ourselves, especially if it's a part of ourselves that we find ourselves judging, or we don't like that part of ourselves, or we feel like it's ruining our life, or that it's just a huge handicap for ourselves. And I felt that way for a long time, where my sensitivity and my empathy were concerned. I felt like, you know, I used to say I'm allergic to life. I can't handle life. And I've come so far, but the first thing that I had to do was own that part of myself, because I spent years trying to fix it. I spent years trying to cure myself, and I get a lot of people who write to me asking me, how do I cure this? And it's not a disease. You know, sensitivity is a trait we are born with, and it is a beautiful, beautiful part of who you are. You would not be you without this part of yourself. And if you have been disowning it and pushing it aside, and it's like the cast-off little stepsister that you have not wanted to deal with or welcome into your house, it's really time to look at that and to really own, like, that is how I am. That is who I am. And asking why just really wastes this energy, because you can spend years in therapy trying to figure out why you are the way you are, but until you accept it, you can't move forward and really step into your power. So I encourage you today to really ask yourself, are you owning it, or are you like casting this this part of you aside and locking it away in a closet and pretending it isn't there, and doing everything in your power to be different than who you are? Who you are is so amazing, but you have to own it. You have to own the good, the bad, and the ugly. And really, it's not bad and ugly. It's just how, you know, we've been it's been challenging for a lot of us, so we tend to think of it as a handicap, a curse, something that has limited us. And it does not have to be that way. I mean, that's really why I'm doing this work, is to teach people how to embrace all sides of themselves. So if this is you, I want to hear from you. You know, comment below. Tell me, you know, have you been trying to fix yourself for your whole life? And it's really time to just step into being you. And, you know, there are a lot of, there's a process. I take people through this process to actually do that. And you can't just do it in one fell swoop. So I encourage you to just visit my blog, comment, engage with me. If you're not on my newsletter, join my newsletter. And I would love to hear from you. So comment below. You can email me, anything. I would love to hear from you. So please comment, and I hope you guys have an awesome day. I'll talk to you later. Bye.